It is fucking hot. That's for sure. Jesus Christ. Not a good time to wear a suit, but you gotta be an attorney. You gotta wear a suit. What are you gonna do? Thank God I ain't got no jacket on. Would have died of heat exhaustion already. $86 degrees, probably feels like 104. At least in this car it does. Especially when you're wearing a fucking shirt and tie, you know what I mean? Like a goddamn oven. Could probably use a haircut. But the hairdressers, they couldn't get me in until freaking another week. Another week, man. Look at this shit. It's madness. I'm not gonna cut it myself. I'll look like a fucking moron. I'm gonna do that. No way. Done it before, never do it again. I think I'm gonna call my apartment complex and tell them to put more speed bumps in, because 7 is not enough. I try to get to the office looking good, you know, suit and tie usually. But you know, when your AC goes and there's no breeze, it's tough to get there looking presentable. A lot of times I'll leave my shirt hanging up over there, just wear a tee, go in, throw that on, throw the tie on right before I walk into the office. They don't know any better. Usually works. I mean, then it's not all sweaty when you get there, at least. So that's a good thing, I guess. But them Red Sox, though. They gotta come back. Sweating fucking bullets. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Fucking all my glasses and shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, this guy's trying to race me? Yeah, tough guy. Fucking American badass, tough guy. Gotta get to work. I ain't got time for this bullshit. Fucking guy. Fucking Jesus. 19. Probably the worst fucking highway in Florida, to be completely honest. Worst part about it is it turns from a highway into a regular fucking road with lights and shit. So if you're not from here, you're not gonna expect that type of thing. You're not. It comes out of fucking nowhere. Holy shit, lights. And the lights have fucking, they have timers and they have cameras that take a picture of your plate. So you run a yellow, you're getting a ticket in the fucking mail. Fucking $200 ticket in the mail. This is fucking bullshit. Bogus. I don't live that far from Clearwater, though. The Clearwater office, it's pretty close. I do enjoy going there. I like going to Port Richey, too. Not a huge fan of Lakeland. I love Tampa, though. I used to live there, so I do like Tampa. But for the most part, Clearwater's the easiest. Plus, we got some great people there to talk to and hang out with. It's, you know, it's all around awesome. Man, I am sweating now, huh? Could have used a haircut a month ago. Now I can't even see out of my glasses. I haven't been smoking cigarettes that much anymore. I've been doing the friggin' vape thing. Pretty sure it's worse though for you than cigarettes. So I've been coughing a lot more, and I've been smoking less cigarettes and more vape. And fucking shit, I'm coughing stuff up. I don't fucking, yeah, no. It's definitely not a better alternative for by any means. There's no fucking way it is. It's definitely way worse, and now I'm addicted. So, what am I gonna do? So I want to buy more pods right now. I'm just thinking about these pods. You know, I don't even want to get smoked, so I want to get pods. It's not a cool thing. As I'm smoking a cigarette, I'm thinking about pods. That's fucked up. Get those stupid things at freaking Wawa. So when I go out to Massachusetts, where I'm from, obviously, you can't get those fuckers up there. Not, never even heard of them. You ask for them? Nope, never heard of them. What are you talking about? Yeah. That old state is on lockdown right now from the COVID. Florida doesn't give a fuck. So we're open. Everything's open. Other than tattoo parlors, though. That's one of the only things I think that are not open yet. But no, they'll be open soon for sure. They'll be open by the time Mass actually fucking lets people go out of their house without a mask on. Attorney since 2014, Florida attorney. I got bought in September, and then I worked a little bit in Florida for a while, and then was doing contract work. You know, it's fucking, you can't trust it. Fucking project ended, I ran out of money, I had to go home. But the plan was to go home anyways, because I was going to take the Massachusetts bar, and that's what I did. I passed both those cocksuckers first time, right? Took the Mass bar, ended up meeting some broad. Point of the story is I stayed there for 5 years until I got back down to Florida, until I started with Well Legal Group. And if I could tell you one thing, I can tell you Well Legal Group, it's a very great firm. There's very great people. People that want to help. Not ones that go, you know, day by day, oh man, I hate my job, this, that, and the other thing. No, we're committed. We are committed to what we do. And Mr. Weller is a great guy. He's been doing this for 27 years now. And he is probably the best bankruptcy attorney, definitely in Florida, but I would probably say in the United States, to be honest with you. So, you need to give us a call, you give us a call, and we will help you out for sure. No doubt about that. You can talk to me, we got Brandon, and we got Mr. Wilder. All three of us. Very good attorneys. We like what we do. Good at what we do. paralegals, they're absolutely spectacular. If you have any questions, a lot of the times you don't even have to speak with an attorney because the paralegals can answer any question you have. Very well-rounded. They know what's going on. They understand the law. Although, if you do need to speak with an attorney, we're always there. We're always there for you. If you need to, set up an appointment or something like that, usually the paralegals can help you out completely. All right, if you have any legal questions, for the most part, like I just said, the paralegals can take care of it. But if you need to speak with an attorney, we'll speak with you. All you have to do is ask. Is the Florida heat getting to you? Are your bills becoming way too much to handle? You need to call Weather Legal. Absolutely. We'll take care of all of that. For a minimal fee, we will get rid of all your debt, or we will consolidate your debt into a payment plan that, for the most part, is usually less than what you're paying now. I'm Attorney Michael Fitzpatrick. I work with Attorney Jay Weller. Mr. Weller has been doing this for longer than I've been alive. Yet, he's taught me more in the past couple years than I have known in a lifetime. We have 4 offices: Clearwater, Tampa, Lakeland, and Port Richey. Give us a call at our main office and we can set you up an appointment depending on where you live and what's more comfortable for you. Thank you. Hi. Yeah. No, I just got home from work.
Michael, what are you doing?
Oh man. Yeah, my
Are you
mom's
on the phone?
Yeah, I'm talking to somebody.
Is that Tina?
No, it's not. No.
I can hear her from here.
No, it's not Tina.
I told you to block those calls.
No.
What is the matter with you?
It's not Tina,
I
Mom.
need help with my wordscape.
All right.
It
Well,
rhymes with witch and begins with a B.
I don't know, bitch. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Will you
Tina.
get off the phone?
Yeah, but no, it's not Tina.
Get
It's
off
not,
the phone.
all right,
Block
stop bothering
the phone.
me, Mom.
You haven't
Stop.
agreed.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
All right, Tina, I gotta call you back. What's going on, man?
Oh, man. Whoa. I haven't gotten a text message from her in a while.
Oh yeah, who is it?
I don't know if I ever told you about this chick Jen I dated back in LA.
No.
Man, that was an interesting story. It wasn't very serious. We just started dating, and I could tell she was still seeing other people. So I didn't really care. And she was really jealous. She didn't want me to go to my massage lady I usually go to. And, legit massage.
No happy ending?
No happy ending, believe it or not. I didn't really I've never really had one at that point.
Yeah.
And So she goes, no, I'm gonna pick a massage place. And it's on Ventura Boulevard, it's great. She picks a spot. We go, and she thinks it's gonna be a couple massage, like in the same room. And so they split us up, and these two girls walk out. One takes her, and this cute little, smoking little Korean thing comes out and says hi, and girlfriend kind of glared at me for a while, but the Korean girl started talking to her and it became comfortable, so we went. She went in her room, I went in mine.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, okay, well, this isn't that great of a massage, but she picked it, she's paying for it, like, I'm gonna get mad at that. And so I flip over and, full on normal, just got the towel over my junk. And she starts smiling at me, right? She's rubbing my chest, she's smiling at me. She reaches down under the towel and starts grabbing my junk. She's like, it's okay, it's okay. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay.
What guy would say it wasn't,
And so I got my first
happy ending then?
happy ending on my ex's tab.
Jesus.
With tip included. And yeah.
And she found out about it?
She
or?
found out about it.
Oh.
She never found out about it.
No, she didn't? No.
No. Went back
She
a
might
couple more
now.
times. Went back a couple more times.
Really? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right up until we broke up, man.
Damn.
Yeah, she's texting me now. It's just.
Yeah, she
where
wants
did
you
that
back.
even come from?
Yeah, I was speaking with Tina earlier, and she said she was going to come down here, slash my tires,
Oh God.
beat the shit out of me, and then come into the office and get me fired.
Dude, I feel like sometimes in the office she's just gonna burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid man with a knife. Like,
Yeah, ready to fucking kill me.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. I'm on edge 24/7, brother.
Dude, I'm gonna get you a bulletproof vest. Stick up for the office. Riot gear.
Yeah, I gotta get that, get on that hinge.
Yeah.
See where that goes.
Get on that hinge, man. I'm telling you. I'm gonna get back in there before she kills me.
Alright, yeah. I'll see you in a bit.
Alright, see you.
Hey, what's up? No, I just got home from work. No, I was working. What?
Michael,
What are you
who are you talking to?
my mom's visiting.
I can hear her from here. She's very loud.
What do
Is
you-
that the bitch?
No, Mom, no.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I
yep.
told you to block her call. She's bad news bitch.
I don't know. It's somebody. It's Eric. It's Eric.
Yeah, sure. It sounds like Eric. It sounds like a screeching girl from here.
Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm
You
gonna have to
better
call
get
you
off.
back
Come
for
on,
sure.
I need help
All right.
with my crossword puzzle here.
Yeah, she's working on
All
some
right?
friggin' thing on her phone. I don't
Hello?
even know
Can
which.
you give up
All
that
right,
phone?
Mom,
I
calm
told you
down.
to stop that
Jesus
shit.
Christ, calm down.
Unbelievable.
All right, it's Eric. It's not Tina.
It's not. Oh, well, let me talk to Eric then.
All right.
Say hi.
All right, give
Say
me.
hi to
Yeah, give me a
Eric.
minute. All right, I gotta go, Tina.
Take a little step back. There we go. You could do like a little wave. Cool. Thumbs up. Two thumbs up.
From like.
Yeah. Nice. You could do a little jog.
Jog?
I don't know. Yeah, like a sideways jog, yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh man, that's funny. Maybe a little jump. That's good.
What is he making this fucking? What is he using this video for? I want to know.
I don't know.
Fucked up.
And then we could do one with your briefcase too.
Am I going
Move back just a little bit. There we go. Nice. Trying to think of what else.
We're doing with my jacket off,
Yeah, we could do that.
over the shoulder or something.
Yeah, that'll work. Just have a bunch of footage. Cool, that's good, yeah. And then I'll just get, these were all like the full body ones. I'll just go a little closer so
Alright.
we have like waist up.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
I'm gonna find out what he does with his shit. He's up to something, I know that.
We'll see what happens.
He's fucking up to something. You better let me know.
Thumbs up. Cool. Could you do like a punch, like sideways? Nice. Maybe that'll be like you fighting the coronavirus, you know, type thing.
Yeah, we gotta get it this way too then.
Okay, okay. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I think that'll be good.
Hello, I'm bankruptcy attorney Michael Fitzpatrick. Are you behind on your car, your house? Are your credit cards, medical bills, and other debts becoming too much? Call me, Michael Fitzpatrick.
The smoke.
Are you filming?
Oh, I just hit record.
No,
But,
I didn't know you were gonna do it.
No, that's alright.
Oh wait, we want more office stuff?
We
should, yeah. Maybe me like
I'll just get a couple
reading
more,
this
yeah.
and then going out there. Like I gotta bring it to a paralegal or something. Hi, I'm attorney Michael Fitzpatrick at Well Legal Group. Are you behind on your car? Are you behind on your house? Credit cards, medical bills, everything like that? You give us a call here at Well Legal Group and we will help you out. Hi, I'm Mike Fitzpatrick, bankruptcy attorney. If you're afraid of losing your stuff, then I feel you. You give us a call right now because I know what it's like to lose your stuff. My stepmother threw all my videos out. We used to make these movies, this, that, and the other thing, all gone. We're not gonna let your creditors take your stuff. Hello, this is Michael Fitzpatrick, bankruptcy attorney. I want you to know that I'm likely 100% coronavirus free. I am taking all precautions. I'm pretty sure I had the flu. My mother had it too, lasted about 5 weeks for her. Anyways, if you need a bankruptcy attorney, call me. I am taking all the precautions against this coronavirus. Hello, this is Michael Fitzpatrick, bankruptcy attorney. I want you to know that I'm likely 100% coronavirus free. I am taking all precautions. I'm pretty sure I had the flu. My mother had it too, lasted about 5 weeks for her. Anyways, if you need a bankruptcy attorney, call me. I am taking all the precautions against this coronavirus.
on?
Hi, Mike. I just left Lawrence's house. I saw the baby. I brought a balloon over and just saw them for about 10, 15 minutes. So I'm here in Pembroke, and now I'm heading over to Annie Cochran's in Dorchester, and then I'm going to head home. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you got there back safe.
Yeah, I slept in Virginia. I was about 70 miles out of Washington, D.C., and I just stopped for about three and a half hours, and then get up again. I think it was around 2:30, and I got up at, like, I don't know, it was 2:30, 3:30, 4:35, 35, 40 or something, and I just went to the bathroom, and I left, you know, and I was on the road again, so, yeah. So it was good, you know?
Yeah.
So, but you know what? That carrier that I took from you,
Yeah.
that's not the right carrier.
Oh, shit.
So I'm bringing it back. It's the Kaylee.
All right. Yeah, it's Kaylee's. Yeah, it's a little girl, the kitten.
That's the one that I bought for because Annie Cochran's was too big.
Right. All right. I love you too. All right. Bye. Bye.
Dial.
Well, the legal group. How can I help you? Yeah, we do specialize in bankruptcy. Mostly Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. Yeah, we could set up an appointment if you'd like. Okay. Yeah, you can come in next Friday if you need to.
Oh, wait.
Okay, we'll come in next Friday at around 2:30. That should work, okay? All right, have a good one. Thank you. Bye.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Fresh out of Damien.
Oh, man.
Wants that blue stuff done.
Yeah, she wants it done yesterday.
And you know those, you know what those little exclamation points mean?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's on the hunt for me.
I mean, but I don't know. How's your weekend, dude?
Oh, it was pretty good. I mean, I ended up going. I saw this girl. She was supposed to be cool, but she ended up living at like a 55+ community. And she told me, hey, come over, here's my address, you know, like I'd like to hang out. So I go over there, and the girl's there with like one of her friends or a cousin or God knows what, whatever.
Right.
Everybody's fucking old as shit, except this broad. Oh, you don't look like you did in your pictures, you know. I was like, all those pictures of me. She goes, no, you look like you're
When you
underage.
guys talked?
She starts flipping out, freaking out, dude, saying that I'm underage. I give her my license, and she looks at it, and she goes, oh, I need to make a copy of this. Yeah, I got the hell out of there, man. She took a picture of my license plate. But anyways, your weekend was probably better than mine. How was that?
I had quite a weekend.
Yeah?
I did a little tour around Tampa.
Yeah.
Man, first, went over to this chick's house. I walk in, and she's got 10 chickens. And luckily she had like a full bar, man, because I started as soon as like, I was like, okay, it's gonna be a long night.
Yeah.
Take a few of these until she's cute. You know, you're banging some chicken, you're looking out the fucking window at a chicken coop. And Saturday, I went over to Dunedin over here. This very, 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 very sexy cougar I met on Facebook for hours, just all night. Just railed her, dude.
Yeah.
And
Just banging it out, dude.
just banging it out. And it's one of those where cougars, they do you. You don't do them.
Oh, yeah.
And Sunday, I met this other very beautiful, beautiful ethnic unicorn, as I like to call her. It's part of my chart I'm going to go into for a second. A little bit with it. It was a weekend of like, you know, getting my feet wet in different pools, you know, so to speak. You know, these online apps and, you know, singles pages on social media,
Yeah.
they actually, you know, lead to dates and,
Really?
you know, like, hell yeah. That shit's been working out.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for, you know, this, have you heard of Hinge?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just started one of those up, and that was Friday with the chicken chick. You know, I just incorporate a lot of things that I've learned. Like, have you ever heard of Danny McClendon? I took his data and I literally drew it out, and, you know, that's full credit on him, you know what I mean? But, you know what, let me grab it. Yeah. So basically, Mr. McClendon goes over 2 axes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got our y-axis, which is crazy, okay? Our x-axis is, you know, hotness. basically any chick that's in between or lower than a 5 hot. We don't even measure crazy from 1 to 10. It's from 5 to 10 because every chick's at least 5 crazy, like Mr. McClendon says. That's perfect. I think it makes complete sense. We've got this little section over here, which is above a 7 crazy,
Okay.
and between a 5 to 8 hot. Okay, that's our danger zone right there.
Ooh.
Those are your
Hairdressers?
hairdressers.
Tinas?
Yeah, definitely we'll go with Tina's.
Tinas are included, I think?
Tina's right over here, like off the chart, like right up here somewhere, man.
Yeah, like
That's what Tina's at.
absolutely
We don't-
insane.
Yeah, now the polar opposite of Tina would be, you know, below a 7 crazy, between a 7-5 crazy to a 5 to 8 hot. That's your fun zone. You date these chicks, friends with benefits. We come in what's called a stable, and I'll go into that in a minute. That's actually something I came up with myself based off of the data plots I got from Mr. McClendon. About between a 7 and a 9 crazy,
Yeah.
alright? But between an 8 to 10 hot. That's your date zone, alright?
Okay.
It's the kind of girl, hey, you might bring her home to mom, you know what I mean? She goes off the handle sometimes, you know what I mean? But it's within reason. You
Yeah.
know, she's not slashing your tires or burning your clothes.
Yeah.
And in that stable that I'm going to go into in a second, eventually you're going to go into a higher tier, which is your wife zone. This is definitely someone you could see your future with,
Yeah.
kids if you're into that kind of crap,
Yeah.
you know, like minivans, all that fun stuff, right? Right, and then below that is what we call unicorns, okay? Now, that's between an 8 to 10 hot and between a 5 to 6 crazy. They don't exist, right?
Yeah,
That's
no,
what he says in the
absolutely
video.
not.
That
Yeah.
cracks me up.
Yeah,
they don't
they-
exist.
yeah, they're not
if
around,
we find
no.
one, capture it so we can study it and possibly replicate it.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I need to stress to you the most, okay?
Okay.
Because this was very important.
Yeah.
Anything that is below a 5 crazy and between an 8 to 10 hot, my favorite part of the video, you're talking to a dude.
Now, below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist. If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay? So I was explaining this to a guy one time, and he said, wait a minute. I met this girl, and she's like smoking hot. She's like at least a 9, and she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy. I said, you're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy? He said, yeah, man, I like her a lot. I said, you should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny.
All right, so like this basic, you know, basic stuff that you really look at it and it makes sense.
It does.
You know what I mean? Like even you could make your own type of matrix. What I base it off of his, but in different access, like sexual performance and attractiveness, right?
Yep.
All right, so we don't want a woman that's between a 1 to 5 in sexual performance and below a 5 hot. That's your no-go zone.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, just stay away
Like
from that.
based on the standards you should have. You know, we always
Yeah.
have what we like to call practice ass, because that'll build you up for the higher levels. Here's the red zone. You see this red ink right here. These are what we call the butter faces or
Okay.
the fat chicks. All right.
That chicks, yeah.
Now not sure if you know, butterface is a chick who's got a banging body. Like, oh my god, everything's great. Butterface.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Smoking. Yeah, you gotta put a bag over that.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
In the dark, all time.
Right.
So then it's that and your fat chicks, right? They are between a 1 to 8, or I mean I would call them exactly an 8, right around there. Sexual performance, but they're right around a 5 hot, right?
Okay.
They do way more stuff because they're not like the pretty chicks that get banged whenever they want to get banged.
True. Yeah.
Right? So they
Love
get
that,
the
yeah.
opportunity. That's the girl waiting at the end of the night at the bar. You know, like waiting for the drunk guy who's horny to ask her what she's doing tonight and take her home. Now going into the stable, this is something I created based off of this data, like where you want to keep these type of women, right? Like you've got two tiers here. You got your starters, just like a football team. You got your starters and your second string. All right, back up. You got 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are your fun days. That's you time. That's for you to like just go out and just rage, right? Now, we've all had those type of girls where you've gone on a few dates, nothing went well, there's nothing there, and she's becoming clingy, or she's leaving her bra behind, little things that are just like no, right?
Yeah.
We like to put those women in tier 3. It's called death row. Tier 2, this is your second string, your backup. When your starters are unavailable, now we've got your starters, man. Those are the cream of the cream.
It's number 1, yeah.
Those are the ones that you want to hit every day of the week. So the most important thing I want to tell you is with confidence. When you got confidence, you got 80% of the game. The confidence thing, the number one thing I could teach you about confidence is humility. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
If you can make fun of yourself and feel comfortable doing that, no one else can.
Yeah.
So you're never going to be afraid of rejection. You're not going to have fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm fucking 5'6", so my ass needs to have some kind of game. Okay. Get on that app I was showing you. Like, check this out. This is called Hinge.
Yeah.
I was talking to this chick. Be careful. She's all pretty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you scroll down, and then all of a sudden,
She's in a
she's
in a wheelchair.
She's in a wheelchair,
Okay.
right? She's obviously very beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong. Like, look at that. She's
Yeah.
a knockout.
Yeah.
But you gotta be careful. Oh damn. That's
Yeah.
That's a new picture.
The new one.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
She's looking good. Yeah.
Ah.
Shit.
Man. Look at that.
Man.
See?
Yeah. If she wasn't paraplegic, she'd be all over it.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. You just gotta get out there, and once you get out there, it's just a matter of time, man.
Yeah.
You already got the game. You just gotta plug it in. Hey, okay. Hey, Michael, you got Aiden incoming.
Oh, all right. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Michael, it's Amy.
Hey.
Hi,
Hey,
Jen.
I'm all right. How you doing?
All right. Hey, I was just checking all those petitions that I gave you to do on Monday.
Yeah.
Have you been able to get those done yet? Because they are coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm almost done with them.
You done with all of them, or just?
No, I think I only finished one at this point. So,
Oh my God, you're gonna be able to get them all done by tomorrow?
yeah, I will be able to, yeah.
Sure.
Maybe I'll give one to Anthony or something.
No, you can't give one to Anthony. These are for you to do. That's why Jay had me give them to you.
Oh, all right. Okay, yeah. Well,
You have to get them done. You make sure you get them done by tomorrow.
all
I
right.
gave them to you on Monday. They should have been done by now.
Yeah, I'm a little behind.
All right.
All right.
Make sure they're done.
Yeah, no, I'll get them done. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Talk to you later. Okay.
All right. Bye, Amy.
Bye.
Hi. Yeah, I just got home from work. No, I wasn't. What? I was at work. No. Are you serious? I wasn't with another girl. Are you kidding me? Who told you this? Oh my God. Do we have to do this every single day, Tina? Honestly? You're just getting out of control. You overreact, and you just, oh my. All right, my mom's here from New Hampshire, okay? She's staying here for a little while, all right? I cannot be doing this. I cannot be doing this. Every single freaking day you call me. Bitching and screaming and yelling. I don't know what is wrong with you. But no, I was not with her last night. I was working, and then I worked late. I ended up coming home. I worked today. I literally just got home, okay? So let me just have a little bit of time to relax.
Mike, who's on the phone?
Eric.
Yeah. Let me talk to Eric, the bitch.
Oh, Eric. No, it's Eric.
Is that
yeah.
Tina? That's Tina.
no, it's
I know
not-
it's
no,
Tina. I
it's
could
Mom,
hear it
it's
from the
not- no,
bathroom.
it's-
I was dolling myself up, ready to go out, and I listen to this nonsense.
Mom, it's not Tina.
Bullshit. Yeah.
It's not Tina.
Hang up.
Relax.
Lock the friggin' call, will you?
All right, yeah. See what
Jesus.
you fucking did? You do this all the
Come
time.
on.
I gotta go, Tina. Bye.
At Weller Legal Group, we are taking all the precautions during this predicament. Even so, you can still give us a call. Michael Fitzpatrick, bankruptcy attorney. Tina, I told you not to call me here. How many times do I have to tell you? Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Okay? Yes, I am an attorney. No, they didn't fire me yet. Okay, alright. I'm in the middle of something, you better... Alright, I'll call me back later. On my own phone, not the office phone. You can't be doing this. Alright, thanks, bye. Sorry about that. With Weller Legal Group, we always keep you in mind, not Tina.
To be honest, this is Cheaters, and we heard that you were, hanging out with some other little girl that wasn't the squirrel. So, yeah, oh, you don't want to talk about it then? Okay. Alright, well, that's fine, yeah. I mean, you can just get in your car and go, oh, wait, you're a cat. You can just go in a box that you can fit in, and we can stop this conversation. But at the moment, I have a little toy here, and it is your ex-girlfriend's. So I'm gonna have to take it. I don't know. I mean, I think she has some clothes of yours. And wait, no, you don't even wear clothes. You're a cat. I think she has some toys in the apartment that are yours, but most of them are hers, she said. So, I mean, it's not a right thing to do, man. I'm Clark Gable with Cheaters.
What's going on, man? Mike, you got Amy incoming. She don't sound happy.
Oh, shit. Alright, give me a second. Hey, Amy, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Hey, I was just wondering if you got the files done that I gave you 2 weeks ago. I gave you like a couple other files a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Done? Are those done yet?
No, I've been working on them.
Oh my God! You know, if they're not done by tomorrow, Michael, Jay's gonna end up firing you because those were supposed to be done 2 weeks ago, and he's really watching to see what kind of petitions you're drafting up and getting completed. And those were given to you 2 weeks ago. I can't even believe you don't even have them done yet.
I know. Yeah, I
mean, it's not my job, but you know what? He might just get rid of you then.
You think so?
Yeah, because that's what he's watching to see how many petitions you type up, and you're not typing them up.
Well, I've been trying. I got files all over my desk, and I've been so busy lately. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you just have to end up having the answer to Jay. That's all I have to say.
All right. Well,
You better make sure they're done by tomorrow because Jay is not going to be happy at all.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, you're not happy either, so. Well,
All right.
I'll try to get them done. I apologize, all right?
All right. All right.
All right, you have a good one. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
All right, bye.
Today, we have Michael Fitzpatrick, an attorney in Clearwater. Michael, let's welcome him. Michael Fitzpatrick. He's a little slow. You'll see. Michael, come in. There he is. Come on in. Come on in. We don't have a studio audience, but welcome. I'd do a fist bump or an elbow bump, but
Yeah, these times are tough.
you recognize that. Hey, well, thanks for coming by. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah.
Today, we're just going to kind of wing it to find out what your story is. That's why we call this segment, What's Your Story, Michael Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
I almost said Fitzgerald.
Almost.
Oh, don't worry. So, we're going to start at the beginning, and then we'll just work our way up.
That's
All right?
fine, yeah.
One rule, I ask the questions. You listen, just listen to my questions, just like when you're in court. Listen to the question that was asked. Answer the question that was asked. Only don't ask for a lot of help, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, when were you born? What's your birth date?
April 22nd, 1988.
1988?
88, yes.
Yeah, so how old are you now?
I'm 32.
You just turned 32 in April.
Yes.
And where were you born?
Wellesley, Massachusetts.
In a hospital or with a...
Yeah, Newton Wellesley Hospital.
Newton, Mass.
Newton Wellesley Hospital in Wellesley, Massachusetts, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you were born of whom?
What do you mean?
You were born of whom? Who's your parents?
Oh, Larry Fitzpatrick and...
Larry, really?
Larry, yeah. I guess it's a good name, huh? And
I asked
Linda Fitzpatrick.
And her maiden name was what?
Callahan.
God. So you're pure Irish?
I'm Irish and Native American, actually.
Oh, don't get into that. Come on. Are you 14% Native American, at least?
No, I'm about 33%.
No way. Really?
Native.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
I get reparations.
So are you a member of a tribe?
Yes, I am. Well, it's a band, but yes.
A recognized band?
Yes, it is.
Federally recognized?
In Canada, yes.
Why don't you have a casino?
Because we do not have a casino, and everyone that owns the place up there is not very smart, I would say.
But these are your relatives, or are they just tribe members?
No, these are my relatives. My cousin lives up there. My aunt lives up there. Couple aunts, couple cousins, everything.
Okay, with the tribe. We'll get to that later. But so, Linda and Larry, well, that's alliterative, Fitzpatrick, in Wellesley, Mass. Is that where the Wellesley University is?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, that's where I was born. I'm not from Wellesley.
Oh, okay.
I lived in Stoughton.
You know Wellesley,
Stoughton.
there is a university, I think a women's.
Oh, yeah, well, why would I know about that then?
Well, because it's in the news and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, so you had a rough upbringing?
I would say, yeah, a little bit.
How? How was it rough?
I don't know, just dealing with divorce when I think I was 11 years old.
Oh, shit.
They divorced.
Were you close to your dad before that?
Oh, yeah. I'm still close to my father, but it's just my stepmom she doesn't want me to speak with him and stuff, and it's it's kind of vicious between the two of us.
Really?
Yeah.
Has it always been that way? From
Yeah.
when you first married her?
Mm-hmm.
How did you treat her when you first met her?
She called my mother a butch dyke, so
Was she?
not very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there was bad blood between them.
Yeah. No, she just hates my mom because my mom was with my father beforehand. So.
Is that how it is in Massachusetts? Women are like vicious to each other.
I mean, women are vicious everywhere, but.
Have you found that to be true?
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely true. No.
So describe the house and the street you lived on quickly. We don't have all day, but
Yeah,
kinda lay out what it was like for you in. So that would be like 1996.
Yeah, I mean,
97, 98. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a dead-end road, so nobody really went down it. It was, like I said, it was the last neighborhood in Stoughton before the city of Brockton. So what we would do is my boys would meet me at my house, and we would go to Brockton.
My boys?
Yeah, my friends, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And we would
Let's
go...
stop right there, because, I mean, I just flashed right there. Because when you said that, I thought, man, he's talking about his balls.
We would go, and sometimes it got rough. Like, one time, a kid pulled a knife on us and stuff, tried to steal our bikes. You know, I didn't let him do it. I kicked him in the face. It was kind of funny. But
you kicked him in the face. What kind of shoes did you have on?
Vans, I believe.
Yeah. Vans, and you kicked him in the face.
Yeah.
And you remember that how many years later? 25?
Yeah, it was like we were like
20.
We were like 15 years old, so
And you're
almost
32 now?
20 years.
You're 32 now?
Yeah.
And you're a licensed lawyer in the state of Florida?
Yeah, I never kicked this guy in the face though.
No, but you are. Oh, is that a lie? But then about that time at home, your dad and Linda were having problems.
Yeah. Yep.
And you were aware of those?
Oh yeah, I was well aware of it.
Were you acting out?
No.
It wasn't bothering you, so you weren't acting out?
No, it just we heard him fighting and stuff, and eventually
Did you have a
came to it.
one-on-one with either of them? Did they say, "Hey, Michael, come here, we want to talk to you"?
No, never.
Never.
No. And I was too young to even really understand.
You were 11?
Yeah, I was probably like 11. Yeah, 10 or 11.
Do you think you were too young? You saw what was going on, right? You heard it, right?
Yeah, but I didn't really.
Did you ever hear the word divorce?
No.
Did you know what the word divorce meant?
Not then, no.
Not then. Wow. But you learned, right?
Oh yeah, I know what it means now.
Or no, but at sometime around that time, when 11, 12, you learned what divorce was.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
They
absolutely.
had one, huh?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
That piss you off?
I mean, I'd see both of them because my mom would like babysit us and stuff during the week, and my father would,
So your father had custody.
Yeah,
The
my
father
mother,
and
my
your stepmother had custody. Is that what you're
no,
saying?
No, my mother actually had full custody.
Okay,
but
so
she let us stay at my father's house because she knew we liked
as your
staying there.
regular place of abode.
Yeah.
You lived with your father.
Yep.
But she had
full
legal
custody. She could have just taken us if she wanted.
And
to,
was
but
that
she
an
didn't.
amicable thing between your parents?
Amicable on my mother's side, I think. My
Your dad
father was-
resented having you. So overall, at that period, did you move into the next phase of your life a happy camper, or were you a hurt boy?
No, I was a happy camper, I think.
You were?
Yeah.
So where does the hurt come from today?
I don't know what hurt you're referring to.
Well, we'll just let that sit right there for a minute, okay? Because we all have hurt. Got it, right?
Got it.
And from what we were talking about at that moment, when you came up with that question, which is not a bullshit question, but it's a dodging question. But at that moment, I was talking about a certain set of circumstances. So let's just sit with that. I mean, it's nothing to be afraid of, because you know why? Because that was then, and this is now. Whatever happened then that hurt you then can't hurt you now.
Yeah.
It's a done deal, right?
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Do you agree?
I agree with you.
Because okay, so then breathe out a little bit. Not on me. Just let go of that breath, because that was a pretty charged moment there for you, whether you recognize it or not.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Because that question that you asked me, thank you for asking that question. But basically, I ask questions, right? You understand that?
Yes, I do.
When we stopped here, you were like, you thought 16, but it's 13. But let's delve into this a little bit, because it's interesting that at that age, you started a counting down of women to come. So the first one, the first girlfriend you had, or the first prospect that you might have thought, well, I could marry this chick. How old were you, and who was that?
First one I wanted to marry? Oh, man.
How many girls have you been with or had seriously in 17 years? Because I'm surprised you just can't go there and tell me about that one. Once they're gone, huh? They're not even a memory.
I mean, you need more than 8 hands to count them.
So you're saying you had to be a fucking octopus with fingers to count them, right?
Yeah.
And it'd have to have 8. So
8 hands.
8 hands. Okay, so that's 8. That's 40 fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, so and no wonder then you can't remember that first one.
No, the first one. I mean, I remember my first girlfriend, obviously, but I don't remember the first one I wanted to marry.
All right, let's. How old were you when you had your first serious girlfriend? Not the one.
15.
Huh?
15.
And did you pursue her, or did she pursue you? 15. How old?
It was mutual, I believe.
What grade were you in? We're getting all screwed up here.
15. I fucking. Shit, I don't even. How old are you?
Freshman?
No. Going into freshman year, I believe it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what school was that?
Stoughton High.
As you came into freshman, where did you do? Did you do middle school someplace?
Yeah, it was middle Stoughton, O'Donnell Middle School in Stoughton. O'Donnell, yeah.
Rosie? No,
not Rosie O'Donnell, thank God.
Cardinal?
No, it was just O'Donnell Middle School. Yeah.
Well, it's named after somebody, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I don't know who it's named. To be honest, I don't.
See, you should know your heritage. That's something. So make a note of that and go look that up. That's important. O'Donnell Middle School.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
And that's where you met. What's her name? What was her name?
Laurie.
Laurie what?
I don't know if I want to divulge that.
Oh.
Information.
I respect
video,
that.
You know
No,
what I mean?
hey.
Yeah, just respect to her. But we'll go with Laurie.
That's your. That shows me a little bit about your character that I didn't know. That you, even after all these years, you're sensitive enough. Exactly. Good catch there. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Fist bump. Okay. So, were you sexual with her?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? I say, were you sexual with Laurie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was the first.
Really? That's the first one?
Yeah.
And you were 15?
I was 15, yeah.
Ah. You want to talk about that?
Not too much to talk about, but...
Baby. That's a gold mine of information. We could spend the rest of this time talking about that. Your first experience with your first girlfriend, and we don't care about a rating here, X rating, R rating, so I'm not doing anything offensive here, right?
Yeah.
So anybody can watch this, and so that's fair game to me, but I will respect if you don't want to go there in depth.
Yeah.
So how long was it before you got into her? I asked you about the first time you fucked her, basically. And so that's where you popped Laurie for the first time.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. In your mind's eye, can you go back to her right now?
Yeah, I could.
That's a legitimate question. I mean, it's an ability some people have.
No, I could definitely, but I'm not. I don't want to get into it. I mean, like I said,
if you closed your eyes and went to your mind's eye,
No, I could see
You would
it,
only
right?
be
I
getting
mean, I
into it with yourself. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I didn't ask you to share that with us. I just said close your eyes. Can you? It was a
Yeah,
question.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so let's go back there. It's a question. You realize that, right? Mm-hmm. So the question was, can you close your eyes right now and in your mind's eye go back there? Meaning go back to that day, time, space, place with Lori, you know, when you knew that this is like bonanza time, you're going to get into her panties today, time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was a yes or no question.
Yes.
You could do that.
Yes.
Then why did you get scared that you were being asked to do that? Because it scared the shit out of you right there. Well, I'm just being honest. Right?
Yeah. Yep. I got you on that.
So that was your first time. And then you need 40 fingers. And then another girl came into your life. And so you said, fuck it, bye, Lori, I'm going to go be with...
No, Laurie
Patty?
actually cheated on me with some dude.
Somebody you knew?
Some kid. He was like a year younger than us, too. And then I heard about it, confronted her, and she said no. And then my best friend lived right next to her.
Yeah.
So I was at his house on the porch, and I see the kid going into her house. So, I mean, like...
Okay, so then that was then, this is now. Today, if that same thing
Oh,
happened
yeah,
with...
fuck that dude up, yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the Irish
Yeah,
would
put his
come out
head
of
through
you.
the fucking wall, yeah.
Okay, so, because it might happen, because you're between girls now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so you don't have one now that you're really punching regularly, or do you?
No, not really, no. Not at the moment.
Okay, so, but back then, you choked. You really wanted to. So did that make you feel like a wuss?
No, because I mean, I
You
hit her
didn't
up
think
and
about it, or
well,
did-
no, I just told her that, you know, I know you're with this dude. She's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I fucking just saw him. He's at your house.
So she lied about it.
Yeah, of course she did. Yeah.
So did that give you a bigger hard on to slap the shit out of her? But
Yeah, I
you
was
knew
just
you
like,
couldn't,
what
right?
the
As an
fuck?
Irish dude,
Yeah, of course.
you can hit him if you're drunk. Is that the rule for Irish men?
No, we could just throw stuff.
Oh.
We can punch walls usually.
Okay, so
Punch walls and
really,
throw
okay,
stuff.
so-
Yeah.
But you
When we're
knew
good.
you knew Irish guys that would grab her by the throat and give her a
Oh,
couple
and
of...
beat the shit out of the girl. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
Yeah,
you
not
would-
me though. No, I would. No, I never hit a girl.
Do you feel pretty mentally stable today? Are you pretty antsy?
I'm pretty antsy most of the time.
Do you think you have PTSD? You know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is.
What
but
is it?
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
How do you get it?
A number of ways. Could be anything. Could be from anything.
You know what they
Could
called
be-
that in World War One?
I don't know. No.
Shell shock.
Shell shocked. Yeah, shell shock you for the rest of your life.
And then in World War II, it was battle fatigue.
Yeah.
Unless you happen to be this one lonely private that ran into General Patton, and then it was cowardice. But anyway, I digress. But back then, were you an antsy kid? Were you perceived as cool?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, 12th grade, like, me and my boys, we ran the high school. We ran it.
Hold it. You ran Stoughton High School.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about O'Donnell. Who ran O'Donnell? A different gang? Or you and the boys? That's interesting.
No one really, it didn't really turn into that until high school, so.
Have you been, and did you guys think of yourselves as a gang?
No, we call it, like, we were the crew. Like,
The crew.
we were a crew, yeah.
At that point, had you watched any New York City type gangster mafia things? Had you seen Godfather? Or
I don't
where
think-
did you
no,
come up
I
with
don't think-
Where did you come up with the term crew?
I don't know, I didn't. It was one of my boys that did, but we used to just,
Who was the leader? You.
no, probably not me.
What do you mean? Probably not. Yes or no?
I mean, I was the driver, and then we had, like, I don't know. It was
like the getaway
6 or-
driver? Were you the life of the party, or were you like the I'll go get you a beer guy?
A lot of the times, the life of the party, I would say.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Did you ever do anything that you woke up the next day and say, fuck, what did I do? At a party.
No, not really.
When we're talking parties, we're talking mixed parties too. Guys and girls, right?
Yeah.
Or a lot
Yeah, of course.
a lot
Yeah, no, it's not just
no
like-
stag parties.
What's your definition of a stag party?
All guys.
Oh, no.
So it's always a drag party, guys and girls.
Yeah, I don't know if I call it a drag party.
Well, not in the sense of like queer drag, but
Yeah.
I mean stag and drag. You know,
Okay.
stag is just guys.
Okay, yeah, no
Stag
way.
and drag
No,
is
we're not
guys.
just-
Guys.
How
and
can you
women.
even party with just guys? That's
I can.
okay.
And it's not
Okay,
not
I
a queer
apologize.
thing.
Right,
is it?
yeah, right, yeah. No, I mean I
And-
can
and, you
chill
know,
with guys and stuff, but like
You
we're
know,
not gonna party.
Okay, so where are we now? So we're here at the present, but so at some point you graduated from USF after being a banger, having left your crew behind.
Mm-hmm.
When and where did you leave your crew?
Stoughton.
Huh?
In Stoughton.
And the crew was gone, except for visits back, and then you guys would get together and jerk off or whatever, right? So, take us where you go next in your life, because this is your story. Shit goes to hell here. I'd want to go to Ireland.
Right, yeah.
Well, they
Seriously,
take care
yeah.
of you there, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's
So you went there, and,
Yeah.
and you saw the O'Learys and the Fitzgeralds and the Fitzpatricks and the
Yep.
O'Hurleys and the. Did you do a jig? You know,
I
what-
didn't do an Irish jig, no.
Do you know river dance?
No, I don't.
Have you never seen river dance?
I have seen it, yeah.
In
Not
the-
not in person, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, it's pretty funny,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Those people can sure kick up some feet,
Right.
and they all do it. I mean, it's like precision because they're all tapping the same shit, and there's 20 of them.
Yeah.
And that one guy that's leading, you'd think that he was on Adderall or something, right? Yeah, tapping up a storm. Have you ever done that? Tapped up a storm? Because you're definitely a straight Irish male,
Yeah.
are you?
I would agree, yes.
You would say.
I said I would agree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no question.
No question, no.
Never has been a question.
No.
So, at about 12 or 13, did you come out to your family as straight?
No, you don't come out as straight.
Oh,
You just can just do whatever. You don't.
it's
I mean,
just it's assumed.
I mean, well, if you.
So, like,
Yeah, it's
let
assumed.
me ask
Yeah,
you-
I would say it's probably assumed. Like coming out is if you're a homosexual. That's how you come out. You don't. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna come out to my father. Hey, by the way, I like girls.
Did he ask you?
No, but I mean,
So he
like
assumed,
you
he
said,
assumed.
like you said, yeah, it assumed, yeah.
And
yeah.
and the gay kid in that same situation, they would know because he's all flouncy and stuff, and right and all. It's easy to tell who.
I don't know.
You
It's
know,
not
his
easy
name
to
is
tell.
Cedric or some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's not like it. So literally, you did not have to come out as straight to your family or friends or at school or anything.
No,
They just knew.
I
Now, okay,
yes.
so okay, scale of 1 to 10. So over here you have RuPaul types, or you have the really, really flaming, queenie,
yeah.
queer, and over here you have a 10. You couldn't tell. You could be your dad. It could have been. You just can't tell. I mean, this guy looks as normal as
Yeah.
any, right?
Yeah.
Where did you think that you fell on that when you didn't have to come out as straight?
Wait, so the 10 is still gay?
No. Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
I'm not on that scale.
Okay, so then above 10, where are you? Like, you just straight can be never any doubt. If you and some just ordinary guy were the only two guys on an island, and you stranded there, and you know you're going to be there for 4 years. Are you okay with that? You think you start poking each other?
I've
you
had
would
some
kill
gay
them?
friends. Well, I've had some gay friends, and they're fine with me.
Did they
but-
hit on you?
Yeah, the second they start hitting on me, then there's a problem.
And so, did you kick them in the head like you kicked that?
No,
other
I
kid?
didn't. No, I probably should have, but I didn't.
Well, so when you were with her and until now, that's a whole. 40 fingers, and you make it sound like it maybe could be as high as 80. So you're not a Lothario, but I'm sure you've gotten around and seen a lot of different honeypots, right?
Yeah.
Over time.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have it.
So you're successful. You're a successful
Yeah.
man about women, and the promise to the girlfriend that you had made.
I didn't make a promise to her. I said, I'm going to France. She said, no, you're not. I don't want you going there. You need to stay here for the summer with me. And I said, I want to go.
And you went.
And yeah, it was
And
like,
did you
fuck
swear to
you.
her that you wouldn't bump
No, I
anybody?
didn't say shit. No, I
It
was
never
like,
came
no.
up.
No.
Was she? Did
Well, I mean,
she,
it might have
did
came up.
Did she bop anybody back in Jacksonville while you were gone?
I don't know.
That you know of?
Not that I know of.
But
no.
she found out about you doing the girl.
Yeah, when I got back. Yeah,
You
she went through my
confessed?
phone. No, she went through my phone when I was sleeping, and I woke up to a punch in the face.
Boy, you get punched a lot.
I get beat up by girls all
In
the
your
time.
sleep.
Yeah.
Have you looked into that?
What, the girls like to beat me up? I don't know. Can you
Well, I
Google
mean,
it?
no, that you kind of put up with it, or you kind of like it yourself. Did you tell me anything that you knew at the time to be untruthful?
No.
No, everything you told me up to now is
Was
you
the
swear
truth.
on a stack of Bibles,
Yeah.
and you're Catholic.
Yes.
Okay, so we're just going to let that sit right there, and then. But I want to ask you some things about why you have been so stalled in your career with Weller Legal Group. Is it? And let me just finish that, because that's setting up the question. You know, why do you seem to be stalled in your career with Weller Legal Group? What's going on? What's your story? For instance, did you mess up your calendar one day and miss something?
I think I missed the 341 when my
You think
car actually broke down, yeah.
there was an excuse for it?
Well, I mean, yeah, my car wouldn't start, so yeah, that kind of...
Well, I mean,
Where
Where were you? In Tampa?
No, I was in, Clearwater. I
My
guess I
point
could've-
is that you're a professional, right? Mm-hmm. How long have you been an attorney? When did you pass the bar?
Florida, 2014, Massachusetts, 2015.
Okay, so you've been a licensed attorney for 6 years. Do you think you're doing a good job? I mean, how could you miss a 341 hearing? Or did you, let me ask you this, phrase it another way. You did miss the hearing, but you called the court and explained, and they knew that, well, this case is not going forward, and they'll tell whoever else is there, because the client has to be at a 341, right?
Yeah, they do.
And so the clients were at the hearing, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Well, were they or were they not? I mean,
Well, I wasn't there, so I can't tell you for sure.
Well, did
but
you do
yeah.
any follow-up? Did you call them and say, I'm sorry that I missed the hearing?
Yes, I did, yes.
You
Yeah.
did, and so they said, well, where the hell were you, or what? See,
Kind of, yeah, they weren't that, yeah. No, continue.
well, but I mean, that's not good for the client, is it? I
No,
mean,
no.
You don't
absolutely
have
not.
contempt for any of your clients, do you?
No.
Then why would you show them contempt?
Why I wasn't trying to.
Well, I mean, did you have their number? Could you have texted them? Tell the judge.
No, I didn't have their number, and we're
Why?
usually not supposed to use our personal phones to speak with clients, so.
Or there might be exceptions to that. To you know, would you know if you said, "Jay, I had to use my phone because I was stuck and I wasn't going to make the hearing and I needed to make it right with the client," you think he'd kick your ass?
Probably not, no.
But you just didn't have the initiative. See, this is about initiative. Why didn't you take the initiative there? You see what I'm driving at here? Mm-hmm. You could have taken the initiative to be proactive, and you chose to just be a victim because your car broke down. And you didn't really deal with it later, it sounds like, except you did talk to the client, right?
Yeah, well, Jay
And you
told me-
apologized, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And what else have you done recently that you think might be along that same line? Have you had any slip-ups like that? Was that a slip-up on your part?
Well, that was a slip up, yeah. Definitely.
How do you feel about that right now, today?
I don't feel like it. No, it wasn't a good thing. If I could have got there, I would have got there. But
Did you learn from it?
yeah, I did absolutely.
What was the lesson?
Don't drive a 30-year-old car.
How was it
Trustee.
resolved that day? Was it? Did they
I
go?
believe that
They did it without you?
no, that they got someone that was there, an attorney that's always there at the hearings.
So somebody subbed for you,
Yeah.
and it's on the record that Michael Fitzpatrick didn't show up, but Joe Blow, who's there, and that completed the process, and so then the clients were okay and they went away. Is that how it happened? I'm asking you.
I'm not sure what,
Why
what
wouldn't you
was
be
on
sure?
the record.
See, here's
because
here's
I
a
didn't
case
listen
in
to the
point.
record. So
Here's a case in point. It was kind of a screw up on your point.
yeah, it was.
Part, but there was some mitigating things there. Your car broke down. You know, okay. So that was, but when you just let it go after that, that's how you really fucked it up. You should have been on this like a fly on shit. You know, making sure the court's aware and that you're taking care of that. Making sure the client's been taken care of and that your apology really means something and that you learn from it. See, that's the most important thing here. Learn from it.
Okay.
Okay. You learn from it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Do you know what non compos mentis means?
No.
Not mentally competent. Didn't they teach you that in law school? Non compos mentis? Either in criminal law or it can be in the civil arena. Not mentally competent. You know, some people by adjudication cannot sign their name to a contract or agree to a lobotomy or anything like that because they don't have the mental capacity or the wherewithal to be legally competent. So,
No, I understand. I understand
tell
that
me.
concept, but
So
I've
did
never
you-
heard
so
that
tell
term
me.
itself.
So tell me, with a straight face, did you sign up some developmentally or mentally disabled guy for Chapter 7? Or Chapter 6?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
Tell me about that.
I don't know. He.
I mean, because does like me mentioning non-compos mentis, does that strike a chord of why I brought that up?
yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay, so so go walk us through that real quickly.
I don't know. I asked him where he lived, and he just said parents. So I wasn't really sure what that meant. But I mean, he seemed pretty competent to sign the documentation. We went over the paperwork, and
This was a face-to-face.
oh yeah.
But how did that get set up? Who booked it? Anthony?
I'm not sure who booked it, to be completely honest with you.
Usually Anthony, right?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
So,
I
but
don't know if it's him.
looking back on it, you think that because the guy turned out to be that he's not legally competent to sign bankruptcy papers, right?
No. He lost his job, so he just said he couldn't pay, and then.
But you told me that you signed up a guy that was not legally competent, non-competent.
I don't know if he was not. I don't think he was not legally competent. He was just kind of out there, I would say.
That was one of the things I think I would screen for if they're going to sign anything. Even my retainer agreement. You know, I wanted to make sure that the guy that was agreeing to pay me so much or give me so much of his settlement or his verdict at trial, I wanted to make sure that his signature when I took him to court said, you know, he agreed to pay me 33 1/3. Your Honor, here it is. Well, did he appear competent at the time? Yeah. And then they usually adjudicate him competent then.
Yeah.
And then you win.
Yeah.
That didn't occur to you.
No, it's not that it didn't occur to me, but I mean,
But you signed him up anyway.
well, from what. Yeah, I did. I did sign him up.
I mean, is that a professional? Is that a professional mistake, or you know?
I don't think he was mentally incapacitated or anything like
Well,
that.
let me put it this way.
He wasn't.
Well, the question that I asked earlier, and that you said yes to, was he? Did you believe that he was not legal? Did you sign somebody up that you believed or know now was not legally competent? And you said yes. That's why we went down this road. So are you going to change any of that now?
No.
Okay, so let's continue.
You said I signed up a person that had mental deficiencies, or I don't know what the exact
I said
terms you used. But I'm not saying he wasn't
disability.
Yeah, but
or a mental condition.
Okay, but all right. Either way, people with mental conditions and people with developmental.
Well, that's why I got specific enough, Michael.
Still be legally competent.
That's why I asked you that question.
Okay,
because I got specifically.
No. If I didn't think he was
you,
legally competent, then I wouldn't have signed the fucking guy up.
Well, that's not how I heard it. And that's not
Okay,
what
well,
you-
I'm telling you right now, that's what.
Why is that making you angry?
Because you...
Let's sit with that. No, let's go through it. Come on.
No, I'm not going through shit.
Well, you're angry. You want to hit me?
No, I'm not going to hit
Good,
you.
I'm an old man. Don't.
Yeah, why the fuck would I hit you?
Oh, because you kicked a guy in the head once, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
well, he
I
deserved
mean,
it.
you got angry. I don't know how you react. Yeah, I'm not gonna say, well, you're an Irish guy, so yeah. And I know I don't think you're drunk, but maybe you strike out. I don't know. I'm not gonna go there with you. Sante, you got angry, and I'm not gonna say I'm sorry I made you angry, because anger is an emotion, and it's a feeling, and I'm not responsible for your emotions and feelings. You are. So your anger came from you. I didn't make you angry. We were just talking about something.
All right.
Okay? I'm
All right.
with you here.
All right, continue then. You have any more questions or what?
Do you have anything you want to say to me or
No.
ask me?
No.
I'll sit here with you for a while and let this emotion pass. I can see in your eyes that you got upset. And in a way, I think that's good. I mean, look how vulnerable you got right in that moment. Yeah, I don't know if that was guts on your part or whatever, but it was a raw, emotional moment that you're still in. And that's a learning moment. That's a gut level learning moment. And I'll just leave you with this. I hope that you are learning as you feel that visceral feeling right now that it's okay. That we're not jumping up and down and saying pussy or anything. We're letting that moment be. Thank you. Thank you for, thank you. I think I busted your balls there, and you said, no, I'm not going to let you bust my balls on this one. Well, in the world of settlers and bulldogs, that was pretty bulldogish. You weren't going to settle for me letting me characterize where you were at that moment.
Yeah.
You fought back. Good for you. Thank you. And again, I say, thank you for letting me be a part of that moment.
No problem, Larry. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, sometimes I look at you and I see an older man, and now I realize you're only 32. You led a pretty sheltered life, but you've been independent and you're existing on your own. You know, you're doing a lot of different things and you're experiencing life. And you opened your soul to me, and then you got to a point where you said, hey, I got to fight back. And you not only got to that point, you fought back, and you fought through that point.
Yeah.
And you're still fighting through it. You know, I'm part of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not fighting back on that right now, because, I mean, that's a big ching for me, and it should be for you. That's manly. That's the definition of being a non-settler. You didn't. I appreciate that. That's some people can't get that concept, bulldog and settler. But it's a black and a white thing. It's a yes and a no thing. It's just two binary whatever, two poles, right? Yes or no. Right.
Yeah. Yep. No in between.
Settle or fight. You know, not much in between.
Yeah.
And so you fought, and that's good. So now I'm going to go, you're going to go, and as we leave each other, I want you to know just a few basic things about where you are and where you can go. I believe that life is lived from points to points. I call it living life on the linear. Just 3 points. Point 1 is birth. Whatever happened before you were born is of no consequence to you. You weren't here. Point 3 is death. Whatever happens after you're dead has no consequence for you. Can't affect you, you can't affect it. The longer point is where you are. That's point 2. It's in the middle, and it's called life itself. And it only goes in one direction. Forward. Ever forward. So here's my first admonishment. Going forward, always forward. when something comes up in your life that you have to settle, you know, you in order to keep going forward, you have to get this shit settled now. A relationship thing, a money thing, whatever it is, and if you don't settle it, then you're just going forward with dragging that with you. So that's your number one lesson. Deal with problems as they come up. Deal with them forthrightly and for once and for all. Good. You know? You break up with somebody, okay, you broke up. Doesn't mean you're going to be enemies for the rest of your life. But that's settled. You never deal with it again. It takes a huge weight off of you. Secondly, don't start something unless you're going to finish it. And especially in your career. Don't settle for just being a bankruptcy attorney. Be a Jay Weller. Be the best you can be. You know, push to the front. Number one. And do it right. Doesn't take, I mean, it can be rule and but learn all the rules. Learn all the ins and outs. You know? Make that your goal. Educate yourself what they didn't teach you in law school about bankruptcy law. And then become the best fucking bankruptcy lawyer you can become. Because you owe it to yourself. Not to Weller Legal Group. Not to your mom and dad. Just to yourself. I mean, is that something you would aspire to? I mean, you want to be this? You know? Then go out and do it. Because usually the only thing that holds you back is yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And then get your personal shit together. Make up your mind. Do I want to be married someday or do I not? What kind of person do I want? Where do I meet her? You know? And let go of the Catholic bullshit if you can. Well, I mean, really. So, yeah, use your talents, you know, because you've got some. The worst thing you can do in life is be fucking afraid. Lose your fear. You know, that's another thing about living life on the linear. You're going to come to a place sometimes in your life where you just kind of come to a dead halt. And there's kind of a line there drawn in the sand or something, or a red line. And you know that eventually you got to get over that line and go through. And what's holding you back is fear. Fear of whatever it is that stopped you at that line. Because otherwise you're just charging along through life, right? And all of a sudden you stop there and you can't get beyond it. Well, then that's not good on living your life on the linear. Because the linear is not meant to be stalled. Life doesn't wait. So here's another little lesson. There are going to be times when you come up to that line and the only thing you can do is take a deep breath, reach down inside your guts and say, oh, what the fuck, go for it anyway, and then charge across that line and into the next step in your life. Have you ever done that?
A few times, but yeah.
Yeah, you have. So you just said, oh, what the fuck, go for it anyway, and stepped across? Make that a habit. Because you don't need doubt in your life. Life is not that complicated. Life drives us. We don't drive life. So just get in sync with life. And when it's propelling you forward, go, but go with least resistance. Take the bullshit out of your life. Take the fear out of your life. Fear will kill you. Fear will kill your sexual desire. It'll kill your desire for getting ahead. It'll desire for getting up in the morning. It'll fuck with your sleep. You know, what is fear? It's something within you that you can just say, fuck it. I'm not fearing no man. I'm not fearing anything. Because fear doesn't rule me. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Those are some good words.
Put it together. They're all good words. It all depends on you and how you perceive life. And that's why I say, think about living life on the linear. Because whatever's happened, happened. Does that make sense to you?
It does, yeah.
Because it's common sense.
Right.
What's done is done and you can't affect it. Why would you ever let it bother you or intrude on your thoughts again? We learn that. It's learned behavior. And why you do that picks like your parents' divorce from the past. Because today something triggered you on that. But if you've already dealt with it and there's nothing to trigger, and you're not carrying that around with you like this as you go forward, then you have nothing to worry about. It's the ones that carry that get bogged down. So don't do that. So Stoughton, and that was
Stoughton,
8
it's
and
next
10.
to Brockton, which is one of the big cities in
Heard about that, okay,
Massachusetts.
yeah,
I
okay.
literally was the last neighborhood in Stoughton before Brockton.
And Brockton was like working class, and those were kind of, they were a tough neighborhood.
It was
right?
tough, yeah. Yep.
Did you get caught up in that shit, that tough
Oh,
neighborhood?
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So describe the street that you grew up on, and who was in the household when you grew up there.
It was myself, my brother.
What's his name?
Lawrence. Larry.
Jesus Christ. So you got a dad named Lawrence.
I have a grandfather named Lawrence.
And he's a
father
Larry?
named Lawrence. A brother named Lawrence. And now a nephew named Lawrence.
Get out of here.
I swear to God. All four.
You got any Steves?
No Steves. No, not a
Because there
one.
was a Steve.
Actually, my cousin is Steve that lives up in
There
Canada.
was a Steve Lawrence.
Steve Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't got
And
a
Edie
Steve
Gourmet,
Lawrence.
but that's beyond you. So we're not going to go to things that are beyond you. Let's stick to what things that you might know.
Okay.
And so that's, you got all these friggin', you got more Larrys than I got.
Yeah, I got a shit.
You know what the
Every
significance of
single
that
one of
is?
them. Why?
You know what the significance of that is?
No.
There probably is none, so. But anyway. That's not above you or beyond you, right?
No,
I
no.
like that. I would touch you, but I'm not touching people now.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, no
So
problem.
stay with me here.
All right,
So at
I
8
got
to
you.
10, you're in Stoughton with a brother named Larry, a dad named Larry, a mom named Linda, and your stepsister wasn't in the picture yet.
No, not yet. No, it's definitely not a lie, but I don't want this. Well, I was
no,
at
I mean,
age anyways. It
no.
doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
You didn't murder him, so there's
No,
there
yeah, I
is
definitely didn't kill the guy.
There's a statute of limitations. I've hit people and I've kicked people not in the face. Come on, but I've
Yeah, I
kicked them
could
in
kick
the.
pretty
I tried
high,
to kick them in
though,
the lung or
yeah,
something, just so they wouldn't hurt me.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you just got blindsided and you kind of just went off on this guy.
Yeah.
But we're not going to focus on that.
Okay.
Because now we're in your childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Larry's there, your dad Larry's there, your mom Linda's there. And I want to know, so how were you feeling then? You remember that?
Yeah, it was all right.
What
yeah.
were you feeling? Scared? What was
Scared,
your
scared of what?
guys kicking you or stealing your bicycle?
No, I wasn't scared. We saw them out there, like, scoping our bikes. They were locked up, and I knew there was going to be problems when we got outside.
And how old were you at that point?
Probably like 15, 14, 15.
Okay, all right. So that, I mean, I think in a kid's life, my life too, that's when I was throwing fists and stuff mostly,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
15 to 18, you know, you get in the, you run it, you kind of ran it. Your boys were like your gang, right?
Yeah,
You didn't do, the only thing you did without them is take a shit, basically, right?
Yeah, pretty
Especially,
much.
right, in the summer you were together all the time. Is that how it was?
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Was that a close bond?
Yeah.
You still friends with any of them?
Some of them I lost. But yeah, I don't know.
Are you're still friends with some of those guys that you call your boys today?
Yeah, probably 2 out of like 8.
Okay.
How
long did you
I mean,
know her?
I had known her since kindergarten.
Were you lusting after that whole time? I mean,
We were like doing, like kid games, like girl and guy, you know what I mean?
okay,
Like
yeah, okay.
stupid
Spin the
fucking
bottle
shit like that.
at little kid parties.
No. I mean, like
Hide the
if a
finger?
girl likes you when you're
Hide the-
younger,
hide the-
like she like hit like
the
picks on
finger?
you and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Did you play hide the finger with her and
No,
find the finger?
never did that. No, I don't
Chee
even know
hee
what that
hee,
is.
that's not my belly button. Chee hee hee, that's not my finger either.
No,
None of that?
No, never heard of it, to be honest.
Come on. Okay,
Never heard
back
of it.
then, but now you've heard of it, right? You know what I'm talking
I just heard of it because you just mentioned it.
But do you know what I'm talking about? Is it registering with it? See,
Yeah, I can get. I guess
that's
I can.
important. This just got to register if we're going to talk about it.
All right. Well.
So anyway, did that register with you?
Yeah, first time I fucked her, my brother busted in the fucking room on me.
Because you did it at your house?
Yeah.
That wasn't very smart, was it?
Well, my father was working, so it wasn't like
Where was your stepmom?
I didn't have a stepmom at that point.
Where was Linda?
Living somewhere else because they were
Okay,
divorced.
so you were just at one point. See, you didn't tell us that. This is important. You didn't tell us that. At one point after the divorce, Linda went someplace else, and you lived with Lawrence Sr. And Lawrence Jr.
Yeah.
without the stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Just you 3 guys.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep.
So there's still a pregnant question out there.
No, I could go back and yeah, but I'm not gonna describe it.
Why? You know, I mean, life is short, right? I mean, so, and we're not going to get into all those other ones, but so that was one that you knew you weren't going to marry, but you really wanted to screw her, and you did.
Yeah.
So how many times did you screw her when you knew her?
Oh, a ton of times, but then she
How
ended
many
up
times?
cheating on
Daily?
me.
I mean, you had raging hormones, right?
Yeah, at least a few times a week. Yeah, and then
Because part of it was logistics. You would have fucked her every day if you had a place to go.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right, and your brother wasn't going to walk in on you.
Yep.
Did he get all flustered when he walked in on you? Or?
No, he did it on purpose because he knew that I was in there banging her.
Because you told him?
No. But I mean,
How did he know?
He was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Leave me alone." And then he busted the door open with him and his friend. And
his friend?
Yeah, him and his friend. Yeah.
And were you in her?
Yeah. Yep.
No shit.
Yeah.
And did you pop out?
I mean, he didn't
and
see. He
you say,
didn't
"What
see
the-
anything
what
because
did-
we had a cover over. But
What did you really?
yeah, I had a blanket.
No.
Oh, you know what I mean? So
Really? Like a cave?
no, I mean not over my head, but like yeah,
That's
I
over
was
your
under
ass,
the
right?
cover. I
So
wasn't
he-
fucking just
So
out
he
there
didn't
like
see you. You were
bareback
both
or-
naked, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Fully, and you weren't. That didn't embarrass you to be naked in front of Lori at 15.
I mean,
Yeah, it was natural.
I mean, yeah, we were under the covers. So I was like,
Well, that's. I mean, if you're in a room alone with you and her, I mean, I would have preferred, no covers. But
yeah.
we're not.
Well,
gonna,
that's
maybe that is a preference. Maybe I'm just delving too deep there. But anyway, so a lot of times, Lori, for a year, maybe more.
How are you gonna lie to me then?
So you went into the house, pulled him out of her vagina, hit him in the face, said, and then you looked at her and said, "If you were a dude, I would slap the shit out of you." And then you ran out of the house, or what? How'd you react?
I wish I did that. Because it's a female, you can't hit.
Well, where did you learn that?
My parents probably, I guess.
Because your dad never hit Linda,
Never.
and he never hit the stepmom,
Nope.
even though she deserved it.
Yo, she definitely deserves it.
That's what you
But-
said.
But no.
Okay,
you
well,
don't
that's
hit a
good.
woman.
Okay, so then Here's that check mark for that's we're keeping score, and you don't have any strikes against you. This is You're doing good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you are? Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. And the lights aren't bothering you, so you get used to shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move along here.
Okay.
So Lori's out of the question. Then you got who, and then at some point one of them came up. No, let's stop. How was high school? Were you a case of raging hormones, or did you study?
Both.
How many kids in your graduating class?
Like 1,209, I think.
And what high school did you go to?
Stoughton.
Stoughton
High.
God damn. And did you go to Stoughton Ice Cream after school?
Never heard of it.
No? Okay. Did you go to Stoughton Park?
No
It
such
seemed like
thing.
you had a lot of Stoughton in your life, but that's
Stoughton,
okay.
that's where I'm from.
But,
I mean,
all right, yeah, but everything, you Stoughton High, Stoughton Elementary, Stoughton Middle School, Stoughton...
no, O'Donnell.
Oh, no,
Middle School.
O'Donnell. Yeah, all right. There you go. See? That's a check mark. That's a green. This would be red. You're doing good, so keep it up. Stay with me.
I'm with you.
So how was high school? I mean, did you feel like you were a popular kid?
The first couple of years were like I was kind of like a freaking nerd, and
Okay, hold it. Stop. We'll go back again. What year were you a freshman?
02?
2002. Post 9/11, you went into high school.
Yeah, 9/11 happened when I was in 8th grade, and
No
they wouldn't even let us
shit.
watch it.
Hold it. Time out.
We didn't know what happened until we
Where
got
were
home.
you?
I was at school.
In Stoughton High.
No, I'm in O'Donnell Middle School.
O'Donnell Middle School. On 9/11.
On 9/11.
2001.
Yep. And we didn't know what the fuck was going on, and no one would tell us, and they shut all the televisions off. We didn't know what happened until we got
All
out
the
of
televisions were at school?
At school, yeah.
2002, they had televisions on during the day at school? Oh, wow.
No.
But
No,
anyway,
I'm
so
saying,
stop
like,
there. This is rich, man. Yeah, you're a prime generation to be studied for effects of 9/11 on teenagers.
Possibly.
Prepubescent teenagers, somewhat.
Yeah. Yeah, I was probably like 2001, so 88, 98. It's like 13, yeah.
You were 13. So high school, basically, you were carrying around this big old like steamer trunk of 9/11 with you the whole time, right? And you were probably out of high school when Newton, Connecticut happened, right? The shooting there. Or, as
yeah,
some say,
I think it was
the
out of
hoax.
school when that happened.
But whatever happened,
Yeah.
what we saw on TV, if you believe it or not, and we're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
But so all this shit just dumped on you right as you were coming of age. Wow. And you'd just gone through a fucking divorce.
Mm-hmm.
PTSD. So do you feel like have you ever been diagnosed with that?
No.
No.
Never.
But do you have a lot of antsiness in your life?
Yeah.
But you told him? Because you got enough action from the girls, right?
I try to get it, yeah. Yep.
Well, you said that you're pursuing somebody now, right? I think.
Yeah, I am.
And over the course of since Laura was the first when you were 15, right?
Laura, yeah, yep.
At O'Donnell, right? You were both at O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And get where you have to go when you need to be there.
And have a contingency plan, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and always put the client first, or the court.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the court doesn't like to be held waiting.
No.
Whatever venue you're in, right? Jurisdiction, bankruptcy, federal court, whatever. And some of them they'll come down real hard on you.
Yeah.
You give you an order to show cause why you shouldn't be held in contempt for not showing up for this hearing or not contact. Whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe you ran the risk of another order to show cause hearing. I don't know. If I were the judge, I would want to know, a reasonable excuse. My car broke down. Well, did you call the court? Yes. Did you call the client? Yes. Okay, we'll reschedule. When do you want to reschedule? Well, I have to ask the client, sir.
Yeah.
Because this inconvenienced them too. Yeah. Isn't that reasonable?
Yeah, but the last thing we want to do is have to reschedule the 341. But I mean, it's not in. It's not in the courthouse.
I know, but
no, I just.
You didn't do that?
No, I called her and I was
hold
like,
it. Time out. So that was then. This is now. If that same thing played out today, would you have gone in there and pulled the guy out of her vagina and smacked him in the face and told her, "You're a slut, I'm out of here," or would you? Because see, that's how you reacted back then, and you still remember it. You kind of regret that you didn't do that, but no, I pussied out. You see where I'm going there?
Yeah.
So why did you do that? Why didn't you?
Because I mean, it was her parents' house. So what am I gonna just walk in?
You were a kid. How old were you?
Like 16 or something, not even.
So your
17.
hormones were just really fuck hormones. You didn't get a hard on about doing the right thing and going and beating the shit out of this guy that was fucking your girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I wanted to beat the shit out of the guy, but yeah.
But you didn't.
I
See,
didn't.
that's
I did not.
because this is what's your story, Michael Fitzpatrick. I didn't have to think. I was just pulling it right there. I'll tell you sometime why I keep making that kind of thing about Fitzgerald and Fitzpatrick sometime.
Okay.
You want to know, don't you?
Yeah,
you think you do know, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, what I told you before was a lie. It wasn't a lie. I've just changed my mind.